Hey YouTube, this your girl Maya, and I am just coming at you with another pregnancy, a long overdue pregnancy update. First and foremost, I would like to say hello to all my new subscribers. I just want to thank you for taking the time out to want to follow little old me on my journey. And I would like to apologize for the fact that I have not updated a video in it's been 7 weeks. I haven't updated a video in 7 weeks, and it's been a lot going on that I'm so excited to share with you guys. So, I have told you guys before that I was going to try to update between every 2 to 3 weeks. However, life happens and other things come up, and it has not promoted me to be able to update as much as I would have liked to, and I'm really sorry about that. I have just recently started a new job, so about 85% of my time is spent there with me trying to get the new technique of everything, because it's something. It's a new experience. It's something that I haven't done before, so it's taking me a lot of getting used to, and I've been putting in a lot of overtime, so I can catch on a lot quicker than what they actually expect of us, because I'm ready to make some money. But besides that, I've been doing pretty well. I am 18 weeks and 2 days today, and I'm not going to rabble as usual. This is my third time trying to record this video, so I'm just going to jump right into it, because both of the 2 times that I tried to record this video before, it turned out being 20 minutes long, because I just ramble and ramble and ramble. So I promise this time that I won't do that, and I will get this video up. But hello everyone. So I'm just pretty much going to be updating you on my pregnancy, what's been going on with me throughout the weeks, and just give you my symptoms and just everything that's been happening with me and my body here recently. And if you guys see me looking down, it's because I have a little notepad here that I've written everything that I feel is important and necessary for you guys to know that's been going on with me here lately. So the things that I have on this list is not necessarily in a certain order. I just kind of jotted them down so I wouldn't forget to mention them. And the first thing I'm going to start with is I've been experiencing excessive discharge. If you guys have been pregnant before, or if you're pregnant at the moment, then you do know that you do experience the extra discharge. With me, it obviously has been a lot more than what is normal, and at first it really didn't bother me too much. However, it is now starting to kind of irritate me, because it is always moist down there. So what I've been kind of trying to do to resolve that issue is start wearing panty liners. Ladies, I have to tell you that panty liners, if you're experiencing the same thing that I am experiencing, will be a lifesaver. Wearing panty liners and staying away from nylon panties. And that was one of my biggest issues, because I'm like nylon pantied out. Like, that's probably all the panties that I have in my drawer. So I do have to do some shopping for me, some new underwear, so I can kind of try to stay away from those until obviously I'm done with being pregnant, because they contribute to the irritation. So another thing that I have been experiencing are sore nipples. You know, in the beginning, in your first trimester, you do experience having sore breasts. Well, my breasts are not sore anymore. They don't bother me anymore. I've actually only been experiencing the tender nipples. And also, my nipples have grown at least they've grown at least 3 times in size, and they have probably changed color about 1 shade, so they're about a shade darker than what they were in the beginning. But I've read up on it, because I was like, whoa, this is awful. This looks crazy. I've read up on it, and for the most part, and I've asked around, for the most part, that's pretty normal in pregnancy. You will be experiencing a lot of changes, whether it's changes that you actually know that you're going to experience, or changes that you didn't realize you're going to experience. You are going to experience changes, and those were just one of the things that just so happened to happen to me. So another thing that I've been experiencing is I've been extremely emotional. I think that my extreme emotions have been coming from me going through this pregnancy while trying to maintain a long distance relationship. I have been quite emotional because I want my boyfriend to be with me every step of the way, to just kind of experience this moment with me. He's been down here for everything important, like doctors appointments and sonograms and things of that nature, but I just want him here for every nook and cranny, just every ache and ouch and, oh, I want ice cream, and he's obviously not here. So it has been hard for me to adjust to that. I will either be making a move here soon, or he's going to be making a move here soon. Either way, I'll keep you guys updated about that. One day you won't see this background. We'll both be somewhere else. So that's something that I am looking forward to, and it'll be, before the baby gets here. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm really looking forward to just really going through this experience with him, because I love him. But I think that that's been contributing to me just being extremely emotional. On top of that, I've been having mood swings, and even though I say that I want him here like 24 hours a day, I have been experiencing that whenever I am around him, that I just want to choke him, and I just get really upset with him. I have no idea why. This man does everything under the sun to make me happy, and I'm just a hot mess. So honey, if you're watching this video, I do love you and I appreciate you, and I'm sorry for I guess my moodiness. I blame it on the baby. It's the baby, it's the pregnancy. So on from that, along with me being extremely emotional, I have also been extremely horny. If you are underage, please fast forward this video about 2 minutes. If you are uncomfortable with this, fast forward it about 2 minutes. If this is TMI for you, you know what to do. So, I have been extremely horny. But obviously I haven't really been able to do too much about it because I'm in a long distance relationship. So, with that being said, it's just something that I've kind of had to deal with. However, I do honestly have to add that I think the thought of sex is so much more appealing than the actual act. I have been like extremely horny and then come to like do the act, and then I'm just like, no, I think I'm fine. I think I'll just, I'll be all right, and I just turn it down. And he's looking at me like, what is going on here? I'm sorry, honey. Like I said before, just blame it on the hormones. Crazy, right? But that is something that I have been experiencing, and very, very little actually turns me on. But as I said, we're just going to move on from that. Another thing that I have been experiencing while being pregnant is I am now starting to have cravings. When I talked to you guys last, I did let you guys know that I really wasn't experiencing any cravings besides me craving fruit. Honey child, that has all went out the window. I crave everything up under the sun, and I love to eat, and I want to eat, and I'm just hungry all the time. I'm hungry right now as we speak. As soon as the video is done, honey, I am about to go and chow down. Okay. However, with that being said, if you guys have watched my previous videos, then you do know that I have had the gastric sleeve, and I am a part of the weight loss surgery family. So if there's anyone out there watching this video that is also a part of that, hey y'all, team weight loss surgery, I'm proud of it. It's brought me a far way. So, I mean, I contribute me getting pregnant to it. So, I don't regret it for the world. Anyway, if you're not familiar to what gastric sleeve is, you can go to my previous video and I'm talking all about it. And pretty much with that whole situation, if you guys watched the previous videos, you know that I have been nervous about the fact that I didn't think that I was going to be eating enough for me to actually nourish me and my child. Well, my appetite has my appetite. I don't know what English class I took in college. My appetite has picked up tremendously. I I can eat a whole lot more than what I was able to do at the beginning of my pregnancy. A part of me is extremely happy about that because I now know that I am eating enough for me and my baby. But then the other part of me is a little bit scared because I absolutely don't want to stretch my sleeve out. I want my sleeve to do its job, and so far, so good. And speaking of weight, I actually have not gained any weight while being pregnant. I've actually lost 4 pounds. So my weight now is 286, and I'm really hoping that I can lose that extra 6 pounds. Um, Hopefully before I give birth. And once I give birth, I'll be the 280 flat and work my way down from there. And we'll talk about the goal and everything at a later date once we figure out how much weight I've gained or lost, before it is time for me to actually give birth. But that was something that was worrying me a little bit, but I'm not going to let it stress me out too much. For the most part, I'm just really worried about having a safe and healthy pregnancy. I want my baby to be okay, and I just want to make sure that I'm eating enough for them to be nourished as well. So, on from that, another thing that I have been experiencing is very minor heartburn. It's nothing bad like what I hear a lot of women who are pregnant say that they experience. The heartburn that I have been experiencing has been very minor, and it doesn't necessarily come if I just eat hot things. It's more so like after I don't know if it's heartburn or acid reflux, but if I eat like acidic, foods that have like a high acidity to it, then I will experiencing a little bit of discomfort. Or if I eat spicy food, I will experience a little bit discomfort, but that's about it. I haven't experienced anything that's kept me up all night, and I really hope that I don't. So, besides that, I have been experiencing my face breaking out a lot. I don't think, well, you can a little bit. Like, you can see where I'm just kind of breaking out some, and up here, I don't think it's really any on my forehead, but I have been breaking out a lot. And my face has been like, either it's extra dry or it's extra oily. It's never in between. And that's something, excuse me, that's something that I did not experience before I got pregnant, so I'm going to contribute that to being pregnant. Excuse me, I'm so sorry about that. I'm going to contribute that to me being pregnant. Um, and another thing is the most exciting thing, and the last thing on my list is I finally have a baby bump. Um, as you guys know that I am a plus size woman, and if you have never seen me before me being pregnant and you see me walking down the street, of course you're going to assume that I'm just a fat lady. However, I know my body, and I mean, you guys can do the comparison. I did do a belly show in my last video, but to me and my eyes, I feel like I am showing, and I am going to get up here and do a belly shot for you guys here in a second. But at the same time of me showing, I am also starting to feel my baby, and I can honestly say that me feeling my baby has been one of the best experiences that I have ever experienced in my life. It's just one of the best feelings knowing that my baby is in there. I can hear well, I can't hear the heartbeat, but I've heard the heartbeat. Just knowing that it's in there and it's alive and it's kicking, and it's just it's a lot of overjoy, and I'm just overjoyed. I've never felt like this before in my life, and I haven't really spoke about this much, but when I first found out that I was pregnant, I wouldn't say that I was devastated, but I was absolutely shocked. For me having PCOS and them telling me that, Kamaya, you'll never get pregnant, and then me being now 18 weeks and 2 days pregnant has been an absolute blessing, and I wouldn't change this for the world. Um, it didn't necessarily come when I wanted it to come, and it wasn't planned, but it's God's plan for me, and it's God's plan for my boyfriend, and it's just what's supposed to happen right now. So I'm just going to take this blessing and run with it. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Um, Let me go ahead and do this belly shot before I forget. And like I said before, it's nothing tremendous. I am a plus size woman. I'm going to take this off so you guys can see. I am a plus size woman, so it probably won't look like it to you, but because I know my body, I do know what my belly, I'm sorry guys, this is my work thing. I do know what my belly is supposed to look like. So if you have seen my previous video, my stomach was not showing this much. I'll actually even pull it down some. And just right here is where you can really see the baby just starting to really poke out. My stomach is really starting to round up a lot, and it is starting to harden up a lot. So this is a side view, and this is a front view, and this is the other side view of my little baby bump. So let me fix my clothes back here. Okay, sorry about that, guys. One thing that I do want to say about clothes is it's been really hard for me and wearing clothes and shopping and everything. And I say this because I have lost the weight, and I don't have a wardrobe. Right now, I cannot fit anything in my closet because it is too big. However, I am not ready to start shopping for maternity wear because I don't exactly know how big my belly is going to get. I don't really want to start buying maternity wear until I get further out into my pregnancy. And I've actually been advised by some of my friends who have already had their babies just recently. They're just like, honey, if I were you, I wouldn't even waste the money on maternity clothes. It's winter time. Buy you cardigans and leggings and Uggs and you'll be fine, which is probably what I'm thinking about doing. Another thing that I want to mention, this video is going to be 20 minutes again, and I just want to say before I forget, if you have watched this video all the way to the end, I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I thank you for just sticking it out there with me. I've tried to get this video down to at least 15 minutes, and it's just not happening. So before I go, I'm going to try to wrap this up quick. I will be learning the sex of my baby here in the next 2 weeks. I go for October 14th for me to learn the sex of my baby. I actually will not know the sex of my baby on the 14th. I am going to be having a gender reveal party, and it's going to be held October 24th. So that is when I will find out the sex of my baby. I'm going to be doing something really simple for it, and just to throw out their ideas for anyone who is pregnant and they're thinking about having a gender reveal and they want to do something very, very simple and inexpensive. I am having my gender reveal party at a very nice restaurant. It's something that's very inexpensive. Most of their entrees, they're run at a median of about $15. So if you can afford a $15 dinner, come on out. Is what I've said to everybody who I feel like I want to be there. But I'm going to have them buy their own dinner, and the only thing that I'm going to provide is some minor decorations and dessert. which is pretty much going to be the way that I actually do the reveal. And pretty much at the end of the dinner, I'm just going to have everyone bite into a cupcake, and the color of the icing that fills the center of the cupcake is going to be the sex of the baby. So I will be finding that out on the 24th. I will be taking pictures, and I'm going to try to get some video footage in so that I can share it with you guys. I am very excited to come back and let you guys know when what the sex of my baby is going to be. And you know, I'm like most excited about that. Like, I haven't even went shopping and started buying anything because I'm so nervous and I just have no idea what I'm gonna have. A lot of people's like, you're gonna have a boy, forget it. And then other people are just like, no, Kamaya, you're gonna have a girl, blah blah blah. I want you to have a girl. So whatever, it is what it is. Either way, I'm gonna be happy. I don't care what I have. I just want my baby to be happy and healthy. So I'm going to end the video on that note. I want to thank you guys again for subscribing to my videos. And if you have watched this video to the very end, thank you so much. I've tried to do this 3 times and it's just not happening for me. So if you've taken the time to really do it, I really appreciate it, you guys. But I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else that's been going on with me that I feel like is absolutely necessary to mention. If you guys like these videos and you'd like for them to keep coming, please thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe. Let me guys know how you're feeling. If you have any questions about me, the surgery, the baby, what's going on, please feel free to just ask. If you just want to conversate and just want to comment and say something about the video, don't be shy, just do it. So I'm going to leave you guys on that note, and I want to thank you so much. You guys be blessed. Mwah. Have a good one.